So we're going to get into a little more detail on the various organizations that you can donate, okay? So without further ado, I want to introduce the CEO and founder of Popos Hormiguitas and her assistant. This is Maria Elena Mendoza and Taidee Rivera. They're going to explain the options for the charities, and we're going to have an open forum for any questions that you have. Because trust me, before I got involved, she'll tell you, I had 4,000 questions. You got to sell me to do this. And she sold me by the first question. So don't feel shy to ask any questions. And again, they're going to get us involved at the opportunity for us to help these people. I want to thank you for your time.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much for that. That was excellent. This is Maria, and I'm Taidee, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. We're in this together as a family and as friends and everything else. She's gonna say a few words. She's not very fluent in English, so she talks a lot in Spanish. But English, not so much.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do, this is the first time I have to speak English here anyway. All the events are in Miami, so I don't have any problems over there. Okay. I'm very happy. The first thing I do here when I speak, I have to thank Mike, and I have to thank everybody else, but I have to thank first God. He's the one that gave me this mission. And I'm so happy to see how many people my mission was transferred to everybody else. Like I didn't, and God put that wish to help to my mother-in-law and to Becky and to everyone that are here. So that's why I always start and say thank you, God, for giving me this mission. And thank you every one of you, because you could be doing something else, you could be, but you're here, and God brought you here, and I appreciate that. And I like to talk a lot, but I will prefer to talk individually. If you have any questions, this, like Mike says, was founded on 2009. And before we did it 15 years to bring some help, and God had open new doors, and as you see, we are here 6 years later, and we had some, and I'm not perfect and I don't like to talk, but God always put me people here to help me, so I appreciate that. And now my mother-in-law will talk about some other stuff, which I really appreciate Mike too, to help me, because he do it professionally. I don't think that one day I will do it like you do. Maybe God will do a miracle here.
You ran circles around.
Well, okay. Okay, don't go. Okay, now this is first of all, okay. We're right now we are in contact with 3 different. They are like we are here, but they're in Nicaragua. They have the same, how do you say, the same, like the same project as her. You know, they have the license over there to do what we're doing here, which is very important, because in other countries, when you try to do anything and you don't know anybody and you just, it's a mess. So right now we have these 3 people that they're all different. One of them is a pastor's wife. Another one is a woman that she is just doing all she can to help the mothers with children and their husbands are absent. And there's this other man that he's trying to put together a rehab center, which is so important in Nicaragua. Those 3 people she has helped them in the past, but not enough. They're always contacting her to see what she can do, because they have so much need, like he said. Number one is the children, which they need clothes, they need school supplies, they need shoes, they need to be fed, they need schooling. Because in Nicaragua, children, even though the school is free, unless they have the supplies and the clothes and the shoes, they can't go to school. So a lot of kids don't go, and also because they have to help their parents because they're so poor that they send them to work. Orlandito, is that picture up there with a girl on the head? The little poster child that we always have? There's this little girl that he's going to put on there. We met when we went to Nicaragua personally. I took the picture. She was about 5. She and her cousin, a year older than her, were selling. As you can see, she's selling seashells and stuff, and we bought some from her. And what caught my attention was the fact that she was so happy, but she could not go to school. I mean, she was barefooted, and she was just selling, you know, because that's what she has to do to help her parents eat. So that was just one of them. But all over you, everywhere you went, you saw the children just playing, you know, with no shoes, no clothes. On school days, because they couldn't go to school, they had no school supplies and no shoes. And you know, any child, you know, no matter how humble you are, you know, you want to at least have shoes to go to school, so they don't make fun of you. So that's something that really touched my heart. So this pastor's wife, she has made an extra room in her church, which she wants to convert into a school, where she can teach them some kind of trade, because even though they should be learning, you know, like to read or write, like here, elementary school, they need to learn how to do something so they can go out there, at least graduate high school, and know how to do something so they can work, because they don't have the luxury of going to college or, you know, like we do here. They have to go to work right away. So she wants to build like a school where she can teach them computers and just different things, whatever she can get her hands on. So she's one that we're trying to help. She feeds 150 children a week, and only twice a week. That's what she can afford. And for that, she spends like $200 a month to feed 150 kids twice a week. So our goal would be for her to be able to feed those kids at least once every day instead of twice a week. So that's one of the things that we're working with. And there's the women, these are mothers that for some reason the father is not there. He's either out of the country working to make some money, or they're in jail, or most of them are in rehab centers, because alcoholism is very big when people have no hope and they don't know anything better. So to escape, they either go to alcohol or drugs. And the drug of choice there, because they don't have any money to buy, what they buy here, they use glue, anything they can find to get high and just escape from reality. So a lot of the young boys end up in those rehabs along with the fathers. That's another. There's this man. He has been given the land. He has been given some equipment to begin the project, but he needs a lot of money we have, Ayana Mesa, can you bring me the table? We have, if you are interested, you can either look at it or we can send it to you. He sent us the whole project, everything he's got. I mean, everything from the beginning to end, his whole plan, what he has and how much he needs, is all here. This is a big project. It's $250,000, which to them, you know, it's a lot of money. Here, you know, that's the price of a house. What this man is planning is to have a center where these people that are going to be rehabilitated, they're going to live there. They're going to, it's going to be self-sustained. They're going to have equipment so they can learn a trade. They're going to grow their own food, have their own animals. So when these people live there, after whatever time they need, they're going to get spiritual, mental, all kinds of help. When they live there, they should be, you know, able to live a normal life and support their families. So this is a bigger, you know, it's more of a bigger thing, but you know, with God, all things are possible. So, but this is what we have right now in our hearts and in our hands. There's a lot of needs, but this is the people that have contacted us specifically, and they're asking for us to help however we can. There's this woman that helps the mothers that have children. They're either single mother, they have children that are disabled. Their country does not give any type of help to disabled children, absolutely none. Disabled, period. If they have some privately owned disability centers, but you have to have money. So these children, they go without any type of help, no therapy, no medicine, absolutely nothing. Government doesn't give them nothing. And the mothers, they do whatever they can to just to make it day by day with these children. I mean, it's very hard for them. So we have this lady that she has taken it upon herself to train a group of women to teach them to do something so they can earn some money for, at least for the daily food and whatever, the rent or whatever. This is why we have this here. If you can wanna take a look at it later. This is some of the things that they make. They make these things out of whatever they can find. These are made out of cans, shells, anything that they, soda pop, the little thing that you open with, and they just, whatever they can do, they do it. Yeah, she's wearing one of them. And they sell it, and they make enough money at least, to buy food for the children. Now this woman, she trains 10 women for $700 a month. With that, she buys, because it's not only the things that they can find, but she needs to buy some equipment and some other things, and also the time to teach. So to me, that's not really nothing. $700 for 10 women a month, that's not a lot. But that's another project that we're trying to see if we can help somehow. And well, that's about it. Anything you can do, whatever. Tonight we have, that part is over with, who we're trying to help now. We have a raffle, we have 2 raffles. We have some pictures that have been donated, so we can sell them on a silent auction. So if whenever we're done, you can go over there, take a look at it. If you want anything, you can. The raffle is going to be, Becky's going to handle, it's going to be, what did we say, Becky? No, but I want to tell everybody.
2 for $5 or 5 for 10.
Okay, 2 tickets for $5 and 5 tickets for 10. Okay, and then on that table, we have all these things that we're wearing. She makes them, and we're going to sell all that over there. It's for sale. It's all going towards the foundation. And so anything that you buy, anything that you like, except for us, you can buy. We can sell these. These are for sale. And everything's going to the foundation. Huh? No, we're gonna wrap. Oh, it's one of the. Bring it. Let's bring it. Chris, can you bring that over here, please? The things we're gonna raffle.
The thing's gonna be written.
That's what we need. That's what we need the men for. Bring the gun. Show them the gun. Okay, this is a chocolate for those chocoholics.
This was done by my Taidee.
Okay, these are our Godiva chocolate, and there's a wine to go along with the chocolate, and there's a little chocolate liqueur at the bottom. And this is a gun. This is tequila. This is
Make margaritas.
tequila, yeah. So these are, we're going to raffle these. Those are for our auction. Those you can go up there and take a look at them, and if you're interested, you can offer something. We're going to ask anybody that wants tickets for the raffle. Raise your hand. We'll go by there. We'll get the ticket. We'll give you the ticket. We'll get the money. So, and then you can go to the table, the ladies, and take a look at what we have there and be generous. Oh, and if you want if you see anything you like, and if you buy more than one, we'll give you a better price. We'll work with you. Okay. Bueno, ya. Okay, Maria. Okay, anybody has any question for Maria? Now is the time. If you have any question, doesn't matter what it is. ¿Tiene alguna pregunta? Blanca, ¿quiere preguntar algo?
Yo quisiera decir algo.
Okay, dilo. Okay. Huh? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to pass Archie. Archie. You see some envelope upstairs?
Yeah.
On the table, envelope. Un sobre.
Sí.
Well, we're going to pass this around. You don't have to fill them out if you don't want to. Dáselo uno cada uno.
Déjame decir algo antes de eso.
Okay.
Déjame decir algo antes de
Déjame
eso.
caer, entonces.
How many here believe in God? Raise your hand. You believe in God? Okay. Everybody, okay, so there's no atheists, right?
If you're an atheist, raise your hand. We will.
No, I don't, I don't want to make you feel bad. Now, each one you here is here for a reason. You're not here by accident. We're just starting. Whatever you give, all right, will be added unto you. You will be blessed tremendously. As I was sitting there, I think many of you here are founders. This is just beginning. I'm going to become a regular giver. I give my earnings 10% to the church because I believe in God. That's what God is about. That makes you human. You're here for a reason. But this is more just in money. It's about you also. Okay? Next time we have another meeting, if you invite your friends, it will mean a lot to them. It's not just the money, you understand? We have to grow. So if next time we have another meeting, you call upon, by bringing other people, you also give it. Okay, when I pass the envelope, even if it's $1, there's more to it than just the money. Trust me on that, okay? Because I know some of you doubting it, but a lot of you can be founders, you can be regular givers. And that's how you're blessed, by giving. So if you believe in God, you have to do it. Otherwise, you really don't believe in God, but that's what God does. Everything in God, we have the air He gave to us. All right?
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I just want to say one more thing. Now that he said that, we're all doing this. I like to also recognize my daughter Becky. That this was her idea to do it at this time, and she worked. She worked along with us. So I want to thank you for that, Becky. And not only Becky, but all the volunteers, including Jimmy, that he gave us Mike. That was your deed, and that was great. That was great. Through you, we met Mike and all his friends. So we thank you for that. Also, this is what I want to leave all of you with. Arcilio, antes que lo dé un minuto. Okay, guys, this is something I want to leave you with, to ponder in your heart. We do this out of love because it takes a lot of work. I know nobody realizes, but it does. And this is out of love, and only God's love can help you. You either have love for money or love for God and love for people. In our case, we have love of God and people. So I want to leave this so you can think about it. Love always gives. Love, if you say I love you, you never give, that's not real love. And the biggest example of love that we have is in the Bible when God gave His only begotten Son for our sins. So if that is not giving, I don't know what is. So I just like to thank you, and we're done for now.